The ancient and honorable alliance between France and the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth has been re-established, and hopefully they will call us in now into their war. Actually, they just did that now when starting. So it became a great war all of a sudden. And that's both good and bad. I mean, sure, we have support from pretty much everyone, and Japan is probably the biggest threat in the war. So I don't think actually we will need to do anything at all. But if we do need to do anything, we're probably needing to get military access from someone. And that's not to someone. And I think that Czechoslovakia feels a bit, you know... Yeah, they feel no one likes us. No one likes us. Not even these guys. So no one will give me military access anyway. So, yeah. Okay, let's do this. Let's help them. War subsidies to France. It's a lot of money. A lot of money. Gaza? Gaza. Oh yeah, we had Cuba over here. Gaza, Gaza, Gaza. Don't remember where you were, but you're probably somewhere. Well, most likely since they exist. But France is steamrolling North German Federation fairly easily. There's no big deal here. They're winning pretty much everywhere. Apparently Russia is now part of the war. Since when? Since when did Russia and the Qing Empire become part of this war? That I do not know. I cannot answer it, but apparently we have our foe. We have our foe set out for us, so we will mostly just go for a policy of defense. We don't really need to involve ourselves too much in the war. We can mostly just make sure that Russia doesn't get any gains on us, and that our territory is not too destroyed by them. Which is fine. And accidentally I sent out this army away from its friend. So let's head back for it. And yeah, increase time a bit. Okay, these guys can just go and attack before they do anything that is too damaging. We've got a gas attack, so that's gonna put a dent in their forces. We have gotten enemies down here now as well. End of the Ottoman dynasty. What happened? Oh, they're a republic now. Interesting. Ataturk took power in 1911. It was a bit earlier than expected, but I'm sure he's doing a great job. Over here we have a tough battle ahead of us, but it looks like we're winning it, but barely. With a lot of losses. Losing a lot of lives over here. Could call in Tatarstan, but look at the enemies that are marching nearby. It's not really what we want them to deal with. We can handle it, they cannot. So we will spare our ally from having to deal with all of those men coming at them. Meanwhile, we will just try to wipe out all the Russians that we can in our own territory as they come into it. Probably send some more men up here to the north to protect and be ready to jump into any and all combat situations that might occur. And also remove hunting rebels so they don't walk all over the place. Okay, crush them over here. Wonderful, wonderful battle. In Chernigov there's a hell of a lot of men. They attack straight at us though, so that gives us a fairly nice opportunity to defeat them. We also have gas attack when it comes to defense, so it's more like gas defense in this case. Though that means something completely different. So in Cherkasy there's 50,000 Russians dead. And you know, all over the place the Russians are suffering severe losses against our mighty, mighty army. So that's gotta give us even more war score. Yeah, this war will definitely go down in history as a fairly easy one. In wars where you are not a war leader, contribution is calculated individually. Well, I mean, we've done fairly nice contribution. Okay, let's invade their land, because we have a nice opportunity to claim Transnistria fairly easily and cheaply. St. Petersburg is not even the capital anymore. They moved back to Muscovy. Probably due to it being a bit too isolated, and I would agree that it is. Actually, let's both head here for Polotsk. So head over here now for helping out this other army, because that is a massive, massive Russian army. It's not to be trifled with. It looks like the French have so many men that they are sending it to help us over here. which is a nice gesture. It's pointless, but it's a nice gesture. Not gonna complain about that. We are heading towards St. Petersburg, and we have facing some Germans who are evacuating for Sweden, presumably. Sweden and Finland. Oh no, they sent even more reinforcements. I will have to do the same. Damn French, don't stand there, go and help us. We're in war. We're in battle. For heaven's sake. Okay, let's head for the north or south here. The French are doing things against us. Okay, we can acquire state. There must be 3.6 infamy. Transnistria, where are you? Transnistria? Transnistria. Okay, we will acquire it. Hopefully. There we are. That's quite a lot of men that we lost there. Some of them will stay behind and in Minsk try to recuperate the strength. And then have a big nice battle against Florian von Alten. Over here in Novgorod. And that battle was ruined as well due to the French. Damn French. Always trying to one-up us. I'm not a big fan. Then you go and make us lose men due to attrition. I'm not a big fan of that either. We don't need you, France. You need us. You were the one requesting this alliance to begin with. Actually, let's just go away from this battle. We're going to lose so many men from attrition if this continues. We can go to Ladoga and siege that instead. Which is a much more interesting prospect. And Luhansk. Could we also add something else to the war now? We could. We could add something else. So what would we want? We have Transnistria, we could claim Crimea and Yekaterinoslav. Or we could claim Ingria. And Ingria sounds like a nice place to claim. Ingria, where are you? Wait, did he not actually move the capital? Was it just me seeing wrong? That's St. Petersburg over there. Muscovy over there. So that's the capital. So where is Ingria in the list? Acquire states. There. Oh, I was just being a bit blind. Wonderful. Now I've claimed both Transnistria and Ingria. Hopefully the French will indulge us. And give us this nice little land. They did! Oh my. Oh my, oh my. This is beautiful. So we've taken Ingria, we have saved the Russians from the Baltic. Or rather the Baltic from the Russians. And we have taken Ingria. If we had taken Novgorod as well, it would have been beautiful. But now we had this, and also North German Federation has been a bit dismantled with Bremen free over here. And them being dismantled. Their army anyway, and navy and stuff like that. So overall, a very successful war. Very, very successful war. Treaty of Frankfurt. Long live the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth. So I wonder what the Treaty of Frankfurt will mean. At least when it comes to the German Federation. I don't think it will mean too much. Except that their plans of taking over territory will be a bit, you know. Oh, Sweden? Wait, who is attacking Finland? Finnish liberation of Tsarist Karelia. Oh my Finland, you're getting money from us. That's for damn sure. Can I... Oh, we didn't have those anymore. Subsidies with France. France has taken over the spot of best nation on earth. I would tend to agree. Let's get some Ashkenazi. Belarusians. 5 of these. Wait, it was 6 of infantry. And 1 engineer and 1 Tsar. That's good. In fact, let's do it again. Let's do it from the top. 10 of these. Wait, 12 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 22, 20, 24. That's not right. There needs to be 1 more of each. In the right places also would be appreciated. Europe. Okay, that's nice enough. Nice enough. 26. 2 more armies being recruited in Europe. Should be good for any kind of war, but we have defeated our two main opponents in another war and claimed even more territory than we could ever hope for, including St. Petersburg, which I'm sure all the Russians over there are very happy about. Very, very happy about. Unfortunately, getting up all the bureaucracy needed in our new territories will be the main problem for us. And now we are losing money. We are losing money due to, well, war subsidies, but that can't be the whole thing. We do have the same party in rule, so we can't increase taxes any more than we are. We aren't losing anything in industrial subsidies. It's the army that is costing us the most. Social spending is also costing us quite a bit. So yeah, we are losing a hell of a lot of money. I think during peacetime we can just cut down that and instead increase military spending. Cut down this as well, and construction spending as well. This is almost like removing the whole maintenance in EU4, at least in a way. Administrative spending, I mean, we really want to have it up more, but we can't really afford it, so we're going down to 60% just to fix our finances for now. Education is fine. Social spending is really a drain on our society. So, if we could ever lower the pensions or remove the pensions altogether, that would be very much appreciated. Dalmatia. Oh, so Hungary still retains Croatia, unfortunately. And Vojvodina and Slavonia. So we still need to save them in some way, or take it for ourselves. We do now have 20 infamy, so we have to reduce that back down again. We're back where we started almost, but with more territory, so not really at all where we started. It's more past where we started. Is it just me, or does Luxembourg exist now and wasn't before? Yeah, just in our sphere and allied to us. So I think we were responsible for Luxembourg's existence. Or at least it was, portioned off to us. But I'm a bit disappointed that North German Federation wasn't broken up more than just losing Luxembourg and Bremen. Is that really all that they needed to lose? I think they deserved more losses than that. But I'm a bit partial in this regard. Now we have more technology in certain areas. Keynesian economics. Thus we can get our factories to the highest possible value. And we have passed to the fourth greatest power on Earth. We have passed Ireland, we have passed Japan, and North German Federation has fallen out of favor in a great way, but holy hell, Ireland, stop it with being so good. What are you doing that is so amazing? Like, compare us, they're far, far behind us. We are far, far ahead of anyone else. Mostly due to Japan losing all of their prestige. They still have the industry that they rely on, but they've lost everything else. Everything possible else. The Dutch are very strong over here. And I'm very impressed, especially compared to my own Netherlands, which is quite a failure. Mughal Empire has expanded a bit more, having some coast finally, which is always nice to see. Anything that we can increase our opinion or influence over? No. Persian Empire has been relegated over here to Khorasan, a slave province with very few slaves, so pretty useless to have slaves, honestly. Could declare war on Turkey. Could go for Turkish Africa. Could, but won't. We have our unexpected Africa to contend with, and I'm pretty happy about unexpected Africa. When you least expect it, it happens. Or sometimes it happens. Suddenly it happens. Oh yeah, I was thinking about Gran Colombia. There we go. That was what I wanted to increase opinion in. So we can make our beautiful little channel, our second channel. There we are. Now we are friendly with them, and we only need to have 100, and then we can get started on our little project. It's gonna go very fast to get up that, hopefully, so I'm expected to be done fairly soon with it. honestly. I mean, still, only 90% state administrative efficiency. I'm a bit disappointed. Now it is German pan-nationalists in little... Wait, come on, too many of these. In little Prussia. Prussia has 24 brigades. They should be able to handle it. Question is, do they really want to? Yep, they did, and they crushed it. So they wanted to, and they managed to. Netherlands, what are you up to now? Why would they want military access for us if they don't decide to do anything at all? Oh, they are part of the war? Oh, I didn't notice that. Poor Finland. Poor Finland being attacked by the Dutch now from behind. They're making an enormous success against Russia, but they're being screwed over by everyone else. Now we should do... That's one feature that I would like to have from, for example... What? Free people possibility against Bremen by Austria. Wait, what? Free people in Bremen against from Austria. I don't understand. I don't understand. Why would Austria care? Anyway, a feature that I would like to have from Hearts of Iron 4 would be to send volunteers. That would be a pretty cool feature to have in this game. There's more ways that you can somewhat indirectly help out, or, you know, besides war subsidies and stuff like that. Would be pretty cool. I would appreciate it. Now we're doing amazingly well when it comes to economics, so perhaps we can increase our military spending. At least we should start with these things and then increase our military spending to something like that. Denmark we can be allied to. They do have a stake in all of this. Apparently they didn't like our alliance and quit it. That's fine with me. Only 2% mining output. Really? That's quite a low amount. I'm expecting a bit more. Oh yeah, we got some more rubber. Maybe we should take a look at how much rubber we're making use of. Or we're producing. Let's see, rubber we are producing 57%, so it's staying the same. But we are producing a lot of precious metal. So having some control there. We've started small arms production in a major way, and also artillery. Not in a major way, but more than nothing at all. So it's always nice. So suffice it to say, we're a major power in the world. That's unavoidable, inescapable. And apparently the Finnish are completely knocked down. That's sad. Where's the Finnish army? Oh, it's over here. It's actually still alive, but they could kick Netherlands' ass. And now, if I knew that they were at war with Finland, I wouldn't have given them military access. Perhaps I should cancel it. But they still like us, so I'd like to be liked. I want to be liked, even. Here we are. I mean, if I could be bothered, I would give them individual names and stuff like that. No, that would mean I had to find out names of Polish armies in real life. And I can't spell Polish. So, reform or make the Panama Canal. So we have some additional land, and South Africa wants to be our friend. So take a look here at Polish-Lithuanian Panama. Isn't this beautiful? Ain't it a beauty? I find it to be probably the most disturbing things in the world. I mean, not that it's disturbing that Poland-Lithuania could ever exist still and spread across the world. It's just so out of place. Out of place. But either way, we have done major things in this episode. We have gone through the first or one of the Great Wars. I can't remember which one of them. Maybe it's the first, maybe it's the last, who knows. Probably the second to last, so looking at the time. So it's 1914, it's April 9th, or probably will be April 9th. We have allied again with France. They didn't want to keep the alliance, apparently, so we're allied to the British Union instead. But we joined France in the war against Germany, and Russia joined in. We managed to take Transnistria and Ingria. We have locked Russia completely out of the Baltic Sea. we have made sure that we have access to the Black Sea instead, and we have overall just done wonderful, wonderful things for our beautiful little Commonwealth. And we will continue to do wonderful, wonderful things in the next episode, because here we will take the cut, hence the summary, and then we'll be back and probably try to take back Slovakia. Other than that, I feel pretty confident when I say that the Commonwealth is mostly complete. The Commonwealth is great and wonderful and powerful, and it has unlimited access to rubber and all kinds of wonderful exotic things. So, I will see you next episode. Until then, have a wonderful day, and yeah, that's pretty much it. See you next time.